Let's even go back farther. Before 1963, there was no Department of Development. Jim Rhodes, the governor of Ohio, the iconic governor of Ohio, had a thing called Rhodes Raiders, and they traveled all over. They were business people who, I guess, with public-spirited attitude, went out and brought businesses to the state. In '63, he created the Department of Development. Now, '63 was what, 37 years ago, 48 years ago. I'm a kind of a believer that every 48 years you ought to change things in government. Okay, but that department has become bureaucratic. It doesn't mean that people are bad or anything like that, but they've not been as responsive as we would like. Businesses have been a bit frustrated. So we have a new group of people in there, some new folks and some folks who have been there, who have been energized by the attitude we've had to basically get out there and talk the business of business to people who create jobs. We are also, of course, creating a not-for-profit entity called Jobs Ohio. And the wonderful thing about that is it gets you out of all the restrictions. You begin to be able to move at the speed of business rather than the speed of a statute. Statutes don't move very fast. I mean, I've seen glaciers moving faster. So creating Jobs Ohio, plus being able to move the liquor profits, 1/3 of which is used for economic development and 2/3 is used to grow government, is now going to be solely focused on being able to get job creation going. And so this entity is going to be unique. It will be staffed with people who, really understand the different clusters that are important in Ohio. And we've had some success. American Greetings, D-Bolt, kept Bob Evans in Ohio, helped to a degree on Goodyear. But there are lots of other things happening now. But we don't have as big a cadre of people in that position who are in that department who can go out and have credibility with CEOs. We have some, but not as many as we need. We have a limited staff. If you're going to do economic development, you can't do it on the basis of checking a box. You have to do it in a 360 manner. And we've had some results. We're going to have a lot more results. They'll be announced. Companies we talk to. The problem we have largely in government today is we have people who never had any business experience, and so they don't really understand the urgency of what business thinks is critical. Or secondly, we have business people that don't understand politics. So they go in there and they flail around and they don't know what they're doing either. So the best combination are people who have experience both in business and in politics, who can take the best of both worlds and apply it out there for fixing your state or your local government or your federal government for that matter.